Hey there, thanks for choosing Southern Pool and Spa. My name's Jesse. I'll be your service tech for today. I stopped by to perform a multi-point inspection, tested the balance and sanitation of your water. The water, it's a little out of balance. Your pH is on the high side. Alkalinity looked good. Cyanuric acid was low at about somewhere between 0 and 10, probably closer to 10, but we really want to be between 30 to 50 on that. Your hardness, just a little on the high side, 600. 200 to 400 is more ideal, but there's not a lot we can do about that. Just to keep your pH just a little bit lower to keep the water within balance. Your salt level, I tested that at 2,500. We want to be at a minimum 2,800, all the way up to 32 or even 3,400 for your salt cell to have enough salt to convert it to chlorine. I also tested out your lights. Your spa light here did not turn on. Your pool light over there also didn't turn on, and this pool light right here didn't turn on. So none of your lights are turning on. I checked your switches. They looked a little aged. Your switches were right up there by the door. They looked a little aged. We probably need to replace those switches. I also checked your lights GFCI. Let's walk over to the equipment together. I checked your lights GFCI. It didn't seem to really reset right here. So I'm going to recommend that we also not only do we need to replace this, the GFCI, but also the light switches. I'm going to turn your system off for now just while I'm talking. So here's your pool equipment. I didn't notice any leaks. A little bit of water just spurted out of your pool pump lid whenever I turned it off. Might indicate time to replace that lid O-ring there. I did notice this check valve. Oh, right here, this check valve. The spring inside of it that holds it closed when the system turns off is a bad check valve, and I can already see your pump is kind of taking on air, meaning your pump, when the system is off, is going to lose prime because your system is higher than the pool. So anytime your pump is off, it's slowly but surely going to lose prime. That's going to cause a problem if it was off overnight or for an extended period of time. The pump's going to have a hard time priming water from the pool all the way over there, up, all the way up over here. Which brings me to your timers. I noticed your timers, your system's just set to run 24/7. You don't have on or off trippers on your intermatic timers here for your Polaris or your pool pump. And that kind of makes sense because you're probably experiencing a hard time priming that pump if it loses prime. So, you know, a remedy for that's just to keep it on all the time. But a better remedy for that would be to replace this check valve, and then you could actually set your system to run on schedule. Now, I was looking at these other two check valves. This one looks good, but this one right here looks significantly aged. If we're going to replace that one, we might want to consider replacing this one as well while we're at it. I got a good look at your pool pump. Everything looks good with it. It's about, according to the manufacturer date, it's about 9 years old. Your filter, on the other hand, according to the serial number, it's approaching or might even be older than 20 years old. So I would say the next time you need any kind of repair on that filter, don't repair it, just replace it. 20 years is a really good lifespan, and it's due for replacement at this point. And if we swap it out whenever it's ready for a cartridge filter, we won't even need this multi-port anymore. I also noticed your blower here. It's kind of got a big crack in the top of it. I did not find the switch for it, so I wasn't able to turn it on to see if it works, but based off of the manufacturer label and serial number, I think it's pretty old too. It's probably as old as the filter, so I would be really surprised if it works. I was able to test your heater. Your heater worked just fine, fired right up. Everything's looking good with your heater. Other than that, everything looks pretty good. The pool is fully functional. All your essential equipment is working. So other than the things that I mentioned, lastly, your Polaris. I didn't mention your Polaris. It needs some new tires. Let me rephrase. It needs new wheels. I would also replace the tires while we're at it, though, because your axle was working really well, but the Polaris just stayed stuck in one spot and didn't really move. If we replaced the wheels, it would start to work much better. So, all righty. Well, thanks for choosing Southern Pool and Spa. I'll be sure to email a report over as well as this video. Thank you. Have a great day.